Hello, Christian Hacking here, bringing you your weekly abortion news update. Now, this week, one thing only to deal with being DIY home abortions. So this week, Christian Legal Centre sought to challenge the government's decision to introduce temporarily telemed DIY home abortion, so the sending of abortion pills to your home. Unfortunately, two High Court judges denied the request, allowing do-it-yourself abortions to continue for the foreseeable future. Now, it's an incredibly sad result, not just because promises have been broken since the 1990s, but also just the huge impact this is going to have on women as their toilets and bedrooms are turned into abortion facilities. However, one good thing has come from this case, which is this case is beginning to expose what is going on behind the scenes and how the abortion industry is operating with disproportionate and undemocratic influence in Parliament. As Andrea Williams from the Christian Legal Centre puts it, the abortion industry, and I quote, has captured the Department of Health. If pro-abortion lobbyists want something to happen, they can contact their insiders and get it done. One such example from the case was a key civil servant who it transpired worked simultaneously for Public Health England on the one hand and Marie Stopes International on the other. Guys, this is high-level infiltration here. Now, we know this stuff already, right? Matt Hancock didn't do a 6-point turn on DIY home abortions because he had a morning devotion. No, it's because people are pulling the strings. But what's really significant about this case is exposing who is pulling the strings, how they are pulling them, and why they are pulling them. Because if we can expose that, then eventually the grotesque and corrupt nature of this industry can quickly come to the surface and minds can begin to change. Now, there is a second thing to note about why this judicial review failed, and that is the global picture. Now, I don't know whether you know this, but DIY home abortion is actually part of a multi-million-pound push by the abortion industry internationally that has been going on long before COVID reared its ugly head. Yes, the ultimate desire of abortion providers is to get abortion unrestricted, unregulated, and do it yourself. In order to achieve this, abortion lobbyists haven't just infiltrated UK government, but actually the biggest medical institutions in the world. It is no surprise that in April, that omnibenevolent, infallible religious institution, the World Health Organization, suddenly declared that abortions were an essential service. Or that Médecins Sans Frontières now train their third world humanitarian practitioners how to conduct abortion up to 22 weeks. Now, this isn't just theory. Second trimester trials of medical abortions are already taking place in the poorer regions of the world. Burkina Faso, Colombia, Mexico, and Vietnam are places where we know this stuff is going on. It's all part of a global eugenics agenda to keep population under control using abortion as its tool. And it is being pushed by BPAS and Marie Stopes lobbyists working dual contracts, grabbing coffees in the corridors of power and capitalizing on the opportunity that COVID brings. We need to wake up and smell the coffee that they are drinking. With 4 times the complication rate from medical abortions, medical abortions having 4 times the complication rate to surgical abortions, it is evident that the abortion industry has no regard for human dignity whatsoever, either child or mother. As one writer puts it, and I quote, "Gone are the days of abortion activists calling for abortion to be safe, legal and rare to protect against desperate women performing their own back-alley abortions. Now abortion pills are the new back-alley method credentialed by the world's most prestigious medical institutions." This is a freight train moving at momentum. A stick in the wheels isn't going to stop it. This needs to be thoroughly dismantled. So good news is Christian Legal Centre planning to appeal the case. Let's watch this space and let's get informed about what's really going on. Thanks for tuning in. Do tune in next Thursday at 5 p.m. to find out what's more of what's going on in our country and around the world. Well, mainly in our country, to do with abortion.